All right, boys, Solo Leveling has been leaked. This is my 5th time recording this video. The first 4 times I got sidetracked, and now this, well, the first 3 times. And the 4th time, I went way too much into spoiler territory because I obviously read the manhwa, and this is about the manhwa. But regardless, let's look at this image that Alexis put into the latest assets folder. I didn't know about this until I saw the Beats video. I assume Alexis did this, but if you lower the curves down at the bottom here, you see a rise. So I assume this is Alexis' way of leaking that Solo Leveling is coming next week. If you don't know, Marble has a Solo Leveling game called Solo Leveling Arise, which is coming to consoles. Big whoop. If you care, I don't know. I don't care. But the game, it was very popular at launch, and then it kind of fell off. It's pretty decent right now. They do the same thing with Grand Cross, where they like promise fake updates as far as I'm concerned. But whatever, the game is coming out. The game is out, sorry. And the game has been popular. The first month it made an insane amount of money. Like it was like the top charts of all gachas. Like it was like in the Hoyo verse realm of making money, so that's crazy. But Solo Leveling is really popular, right? It's like a win-win for everyone because Marble past 2-ish years, 3-ish years has been like stupid lazy, right? Like reusing characters, animations, sound effects, voice lines, a lot of stuff, right? In the case of Tower of God, one-to-one porting characters from their Tower of God game into our game because they're really lazy and they didn't know what else to do, and they didn't have anything ready, I guess. Really lazy the past few years. So Solo Leveling, same thing. They have a game. They can port over the models. Doing the animations, they'll actually sort of have to do them from scratch. They can probably just like copy like the normal tech combo, like the skill animations. But ultimates, they'll have to cook. As far as I'm concerned, they don't have like those type of ultimate animations in the game. I might be wrong. I haven't played it, but it's still good for them, because they have to do a lot less work than they would have for like Shadow of Eminence, right? Eminence and Shadows, sorry. But that's cool. Right, I don't mind. Like for once, they get to be lazy. We've been waiting for Solo Leveling the entire year. Now, again, I don't want to go into manhwa spoilers, but I think 4 characters that they'll pick for the show. And don't read anything on screen, by the way. Don't ignore everything that says anything here, anything about anything. I'm not even going to say it. The only thing I'm going to say is Jinwoo fans, if you're like a really delusional Solo Leveling fan and you've been defending it all over Twitter, don't worry. At the end, he can snap away the entire Dragon Ball universe. Hey, I'll give you some hope, okay? So you can battle more people on Twitter. But regardless, I think it's gonna be a mix of these 5 characters. I don't think these are gonna make it. I like them, but they're gonna make it, right? Obviously, main character, love interest, well, couple. The most iconic summon he has, I'd say. Fan favorite, my favorite, and also fan favorite. And like the typical go-to edgy character, and that's usually what Marble likes. In general, like in Korean games and everything, they do a lot of really dog shit edgy shit. Like just look at half the outfits in Grand Cross. They're really ass horrible, offensive to my eyes. I should be paid to even have them unlocked on my account. Dog shit outfits, but people love them because people have very low standards. Okay, edginess isn't what it used to be. There used to be art to edginess. And now anything that's remotely edgy is like the coolest thing ever to some people. Unfortunately, people have no standards for edginess anymore. This guy is really cool. Fairly basic, but the stuff he does, he's really like the scenes he has are good. Okay, I don't know. They only showed the like little scene of him in the anime. I'm pretty sure, right? Of him defending China. I think. Oh no, they showed him talking to Jinwoo, no? Yeah, anyway, I think he's gonna make it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it. I don't know who's in the game yet or not, and if the game wandered into manhwa territory. If it did, GG's. If they ported any of that over, I'm sorry, the anime is ruined for you. And the thing, I don't know how they're gonna do summons. Are they gonna do Igris as a unit and then have like Beru as a fight? That could be possible. Are they gonna have Igris as a talent, as like an ability, right? Like this is the video I was going to record. Are they gonna have like a ability you can click and then it summons a shadow once one of your characters dies, or what? Like I don't like. There's so many different ways they can do shadows. They can do it like you revive a teammate or something, right? They can do a lot of things with these shadows. When you kill an enemy, you get to have a shadow, and then like the enemy character stays alive and he attacks his allies. They can do something like that. Many different ways they can do it. I'll leave it up to them because the more I talk, the more I get my hopes up that there's something unique. And sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Okay, for collabs, they actually do sometimes cook something really unique. So I'm just not going to have any expectations. And I'm just going to be happy no matter what it is. Maybe they even include the shadows, which would be kind of weird, right? They could do like early Sun Jinwoo, but they're gonna do the Sun Jinwoo, right? Like the guy that they have right here, like exactly that art with both the daggers. He's gonna have those, right? So the question now is the other characters, right? I think these two obviously are obvious, right? And then it's like, I want this guy, and I think they're gonna make this guy. Are they gonna do 4 characters? Are they gonna do 3 characters? I don't know. We just got 3 characters in their most recent collab. So I'm probably safe to assume they only do 3 here. In that case, I would like this, but I believe it's this. I believe it's these 3, right? And Igris, I'm gonna put aside because I don't know if they're gonna make him a unit or not. Because with these, wink, they can do a full human team. Wink, if you know wink, and that'd be fine. And humans need help, all the help they can get. Humans are the new unknown. We need all the collabs to be unknown. Humans now, not unknown. But I really want him. I like him so much. I want him in the show so bad. He like that'd be like. But then we also have to think about they'll do a rerun. Okay, they'll do a rerun of Soul Leveling, obviously, right? Like next year, like 2 years, whatever. And if they do it based on the anime, and there is an anime next year, I don't know if there is, then they can do it so it's like the characters that are relevant right now, so he wouldn't really be there unless they really are in love with like they really want to sell edgy. And then he wouldn't be there either, and they could do a bunch of other ones. Can I just like pop up all the I assume it's only gonna be hunters, right? He'd be popular. I don't know. There's some spoilers here, I'm sure, for the anime. That's essentially it, to be fair. Right? Surely. Yeah. They could do him too, and then save these 2 for the rerun. That'd be a hype ass for me. That is a hype ass rerun, because then they could do later stuff, which would be super hype. But I don't know, these 3, and then he does something with shadows, okay? Because obviously he got a couple. I'm not gonna, don't read that. And they can do a lot with this, the shadow ability, right? It's very like a rise. He has to say, like the way Rerun Aaron had to say to Takai, this guy has to say a rise, right? Or it's cooked. So they're gonna do something with shadows. I don't know what it is. Final boss where you fight Beru, sure, come on, let's get it. Or final boss where you fight him. I don't know. They can do so much. Soul Leveling, as much as people want to hate on it for like saying it's a one-man show, which it's most certainly not. Well, it has a lot of characters, and it has a lot of different systems and like abilities and things they could be doing in a collab setting with this game, and I'm excited for it. It's gonna be next week. Obviously, I've already said on Buggies, don't bother summoning. The guy's gonna be good in half a year, and in half a year you're gonna have to pull him on some other banner, hopefully, or he's gonna be in the banner where he's gonna start being relevant, like the next Tristan banner. He's gonna be on there shortly. But yeah, I think I don't think they'll do him. I don't know. It'd be cool, but they just make him Kyo. No, they would just make him like a Kyo unit. Like they just make him like another Ignite unit. So I don't know. Same with this guy. I think this guy would be kind of lame-ish. I'm thinking who could, like, no one here is like, well, this guy could have like a defensive ability, right? Where he has his shitouts protect you or something. I don't know. There's so much I can do. Let me know like some kit ideas, some rough kit ideas you think they'll have. I don't know. I want his ultimate to be him summoning Igris, and then Igris summons the entire army behind him, and then they jump the enemy. That's what I want. Hopefully I can get Nano in for a video, because I know he likes soul leveling. So we'll see how that is. I know Legends right now is pretty, like, they're doing big things. Actually, it's kind of interesting. So I'll see. Maybe just on my channel. I wouldn't mind. But we'll see. I'll let him know the collab is there. We'll see if he wants to make a video or not. But I think it's these 4 for sure. And then this guy is some sort of mechanic. And I think it's this guy, because this guy's like big. You look at the views of like the Igris versus Sun Jinwoo fight, it's bigger. Also, the fight was much better. Like, people, manhwa readers were hyping up the Beru fight. The Beru fight is cool because of like the personality and the characters involved. It's not cool because of the actual fight. The actual fight was super lame in the manhwa. They actually cooked in the anime. I'd say 70% of the time, the manhwa was better than the anime. But even though the anime was still really good, it's just the manhwa is that good. But on the Beru fight, I'd say the anime definitely triumphed. Although they did make Jinwoo look weaker. Like Jinwoo in the manhwa, it's not really a fight. Like it's just him shitting on him. And the anime, they made it look way more than like a fight. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. There's not much more I want to yap about. I'm excited. I didn't know about this. This is crazy. Alexis, you're a freak for doing this. But keep doing this type of stuff. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, good job.